Hey, what is going on, guys? It's Spiros here, and today I wanted to bring you guys a tips and tricks video on how to get a loot crate weapon every game. Before we hop into that, I just wanted to say thank you to everybody who's been subbing to the channel, showing a lot of love, and dropping likes on the video. I really appreciate it a lot. And without further ado, let's hop right into this tips and tricks video. The first tip I have for you guys is to play third person. Why? This will become more apparent when we get into the car and start chasing down the crates. The second tip is to drop at Watertown. As you can see on the map, I just marked it there. I'm going to put a little snippet up of why we do this. It's really just for the vehicle spawns. As you can see here, there's 4 vehicle spawns and 2 boat spawns here. It's also not a real high octane area. Not a lot of people drop here. You may have to kill maybe one person to get the car, but that's pretty much it. There's just a few things that you're going to want to do before we go and get the car and start driving for the loot crate. You're going to want to get a gun, get a vest, a helmet, and a backpack. If you can't, the vest, helmet, and backpack are just kind of suggestions. You do not absolutely have to have them, but a gun is pretty much 100% necessary. As you can see here, it's been about 2 to 3 minutes into the game, and I know that I need to get a car because even though I don't hear the plane yet, I want to be the first one to the crate, so you want to kind of have the car beforehand. You're going to want to get driving around. I was not able to get a vest, and like I said, it's not 100% necessary. It just means that I'm a lot more vulnerable to getting shot in the body and dying. So the strategy is that you guys are going to want to drop at Watertown, get at least one gun, get a car, and get to the first crate. By getting to the first crate, there will be the least amount of people, and you will have a higher chance of leaving there with the crate weapon. So right here, I start to hear the plane coming in, and then I get shot out a little bit, and I get on the road and get out of town. So this is why you're going to want to play third person. As you can see, it's a lot easier for me to see the plane in third person. And another tip is that you're going to want to drive on the road. There's a few reasons. The two are because, one, you will drive faster. Your vehicle actually reaches its max speed on the road. If you're driving off-road, you will go slightly slower. And 2, you will not flip your car, because I cannot tell you how many times I've flipped a car going for a crate and I was not able to get there. So I'm going to pull up on the opposite side of the hill. You never just want to drive right up to the crate. That leaves you kind of easy pickings for other people. I do push over the hill. I hear a car coming. I don't want him to just get up to the crate and start looting. In this situation, you can just wait for them. I decided to just push him. I loot really fast, so while I'm getting shot at, I just decide, you know what, I'm going to get everything out of the crate, because if I just have to run away, I can just run away. This guy's not really giving me an option. I could run off into the smoke, but he makes the fatal mistake of laying down right there. Quick little tip, the crate is impenetrable, which means it cannot be shot through, so it's great cover, and in third person, you can peek right over top of it. It's super helpful. So the next step that you guys are going to want to do is get back in your car and just drive somewhere safe. Go somewhere where you can finish looting, get yourself ready for the end game. In this instance, I went to Georgia Pole, and I kind of got really lucky because a crate decided to drop right in front of me in the water. As you can see, I was looking around for a boat, could not find a boat. There was none accessible to me, so I decided I was going to have to swim to it. When you are swimming, you kind of just want to swim underwater the whole time. The reason behind that is because then you can look around. The crate is easier to spot underwater, and so are other players, so that's why you want to swim underwater. While you are swimming underwater, you obviously are holding your breath. As you can see, my lungs next to my health bar, you're going to want to keep an eye on that. If it goes below, you kind of start taking damage when your lungs deplete all the way. This player was kind of silly. He chased me up onto the beach for some odd reason, as if I didn't see him. So I just decided I'm going to quickly take him out. Quick little tip, if you have your grenade out and you're getting ready to throw it, you can click LT and it will switch it to underhand, so that way you don't throw it so hard. So again, don't pull right up to the crate, because you're kind of just making yourself a target. I already had a crate weapon this game, and this guy just decided he was going to pull right up to the crate. Kind of silly by him, and it was honestly silly by me for running over to the crate. I should have pulled my car up. I do get hit here. Some people were camping the crate. A lot of people will do that. This was not the first crate of the game, so that's why there is so many people going for it. I just wanted to show this because it's pretty cool. I just kind of waited out. This guy gets engaged. I know one of them is going to have to win, so I figured I'd just help one of them out, do a little bit of damage. And the guy then makes a fatal mistake of taking cover behind a car. with the recent update, the cars explode super easily. So if you are camping a crate, try to not use your car. One, it makes you a target, and two, you kind of the cover will just get blown up. You know, it can be blown up. If something is not in the crate and you killed somebody looting the crate, the gun will be on their body. And then for my last tip is when you drop Watertown, if you don't get to the car as soon as possible, you may just get lucky. While I was going for clips for this video, I actually had a crate drop right on top of me at Watertown because it is centrally located. And I was able to get an M24 out of the crate, which I thought was pretty cool. Anyway, that's going to sum it up for this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.